Hey, everybody. One of the biggest questions I always get is, how does our debt relate to our deficit? What's the difference? And how are those going to impact me? Most people have this feeling, and they're correct in that feeling and that assumption, that as a result of deficit spending and increasing debt, our taxes in the future are going to have to go up. But what people don't realize is there's actually 5 other ways that this deficit spending and increasing debt can really impact us. I want you to watch this short video.
The federal government generates a budget deficit whenever it spends more money than it brings in. To make up the difference and provide governmental services, the Treasury Department issues bills, notes, and bonds. The national debt is the net accumulation of the government's annual budget deficits. The national debt directly affects people in at least 5 ways. 1. The Treasury Department raises the yields on newly issued Treasury securities to attract new investors. That reduces tax revenue the government can spend because more of it goes to pay interest on the national debt. Eventually, borrowing becomes more difficult. 2. As the rate offered on Treasury securities increases, American corporations are viewed as riskier, which also forces an increase in the yield on new bonds. Corporations have to raise their prices to meet the increased costs of their debt. Consumers pay more, and inflation ensues. 3. As the yield on Treasury securities increases, the price of buying a home also increases because the mortgage lending market is directly tied to short-term interest rates set by the Federal Reserve. An increase in interest rates pushes home prices down because buyers cannot afford larger mortgages. Homeowners see their net worth tumble. 4. Corporate debt and equity investments lose appeal. It becomes more difficult for corporations to offer a high enough risk premium on their bonds and stock dividends to justify investing in their company. 5. And as the country's default risk grows, it loses its social, economic, and political clout. The national debt becomes a national security issue.
So if that was startling to you, it should be. It's startling to all of us. A lot of people don't realize the impact that our spending can have on corporations, on us personally, on even buying a home. So really what you need to do is you need to take steps now to insulate yourselves from all of these results from our government and politicians. So if you'd like to schedule a 15-minute call or even just learn more, just go ahead and click on the link below.